Summer's almost over. Whether your garden is still going strong or already has that kind of sad, droopy fall look, now is the time to prepare the garden for fall and creatively use up the last of your veggies. King County EcoConsumer Tom Watson is back with some fun and tasty tips. Perfect timing, because we were just talking about how some of the tomatoes on the vine, if you grow them, some are getting a little too ripe, a little moldy. And
that was your garden, right?
Yes, that was my garden. I was not saying your tomatoes are moldy. My tomatoes are getting moldy.
And ours too. And these are some tips for how to prevent that from happening and get the most out of it. Reducing waste, which is a greener way to garden. And this is a cool thing. When you have pumpkins or squash, you want to keep them off the ground. And so this is a fun product. You don't necessarily have to buy a product like this, but this is called a pumpkin pedestal. And you can reverse it when you have a bigger pumpkin. You can do it like that. And you can keep them for years and reuse them. They come in a set of 3.
I did not know that these existed even.
Well, I always just jerry-rig it and put down pieces of wood or something.
That's kind of what I was thinking, yeah.
But if you don't, if it's flat on the ground, then it gets like that, right? Then part of it will get brown. And for a jack-o'-lantern, you don't want to do that. And then you want to make the most of your compost. This is compost from my own garden. It's looking pretty good. That from our backyard compost bin. That's from the yard waste. Okay. And this is the time of year when you spread it in your garden. So now that's a way to make the garden look better and make it better for the spring. Add some nutrients.
Lawn maintenance.
Yes,
garden maintenance.
And then let's jump. And we're going to be eating here. Hopefully Steve will join us because we're almost ready for the food. What to do with some of the veggies and things.
What is this?
For your, well, I won't have you guess. It's a leaf shredder.
What do you think
Who knows what you might guess?
It's a leaf shredder,
This is a leaf shredder, and it's an electric leaf shredder. There are some gas-powered ones, but this one, so check this out, Mary. You take this off, and what I like about this is it's safe. It doesn't, you would think a shredder might have blades in it.
I was looking for the blades.
It's like a weed whacker, right? It just has those wires that go around.
See that? Yeah.
So they're pretty safe. And you can put 11 bags of leaves in here, and then it will turn into 1 bag of mulch, and then you can use that mulch in your garden. You don't need a big device, but if you have a ton of leaves, it might be a fairly green way to do it.
You've got lots of trees on your property. This could be a good investment.
All right, Steve, just in time for the food. It's funny how that happens.
Really? What a coincidence.
So Mary, you say you've done this, made pesto from your basil. And so let's try this homemade pesto. We do that. It's a family tradition.
Oh, okay.
This is made from our friend Anna. Isn't that great? So the basic ingredients of pesto, basil from the garden, pine nuts, Parmesan cheese. Sometimes you can put a little lemon in there. You just take the basil leaves, put them in a food processor. People have different, some people like using the larger ones.
You do that, you've got lots of basil in your garden. Easy to do.
Now, what are those guys here?
Check it out, you guys. This is green tomato pie. I just heard about this recently. You've probably heard of fried green tomatoes.
There you go, Steve.
Because of the famous book and movie.
Right.
So I want to say, I'm not going to try to influence your opinion. Just take a little bite here.
Okay. I'm going to take a big bite.
It's from green tomatoes, so if you have leftover green tomatoes.
And I do. Lots of green tomatoes.
It's hard to stay on the fork there.
I like it.
Do you?
So you can put sauce on it. You can do other things.
You can put some sauce on it too. Did you bring the sauce?
We should have told them it was apple pie or something else.
I said we didn't need the sauce because I liked it the way it was.
I would know the difference.
You know what? I tell you something. If you love tomatoes, though, you will love this.
Yes,
This is fantastic.
It has a taste of a little bit like a green bean casserole kind of a thing.
Here, I'll take yours. I'll take yours. More for me.
We'll have more for the crew over there.
There's a whole cast iron pot full of green tomato pie.
So you maybe like the pesto a little more.
Fantastic ideas. Thank you so much, Tom. And thanks for the pie. I'll take it.
Way to use your green tomatoes.
Try it. It's good. For more information, go to our website, KOMOnews.com, and click on KOMO4 TV. Looking to buy a new car?